So I recorded an intro for this video. It was about 5 minutes long, just kind of covering what I had done to the bike and what I'm going to do in this video. I don't want to subject you to 5 minutes of me kind of just rambling. We got some gas supply issues. The fuel tank that I had a big hole in it. I sorted out some carburetor stuff. I got a baseline tune on them. In this video, I've got clutch cover, chain, and shift linkage install going on, and then testing out the clutch to see if it works. And then, as soon as I finish this sandwich, go check it out. And I got the chain in the box, gonna grab that, and I'm gonna go ahead and start hanging it. I'm gonna put some music on so I can rock out while I'm working, and I'll be back in a second. So I'll go here, cut this one out, and then I'll just adjust the chain back. So I had to go consult YouTube real quick, as you do. I couldn't get the plate to go on over this, and so the video I saw, this guy used a C-clamp, but I've got some channel lock pliers that I'm going to try, and he took a nut that was the size that fit just over the pin, and then he put his plate on there, and then used the channel locks in conjunction with this nut to get that plate pressed onto the pin. Might take a little finagling here. That actually might be on enough to get the master link on. So anyways, chain's going this direction. Where'd my pliers go? Chain's moving in this direction to drive the bike. So I'm gonna put the clip on with the closed end forward. That's much better. Let me get a closer look here. The clip actually wraps around the back, and you can tell it's seated in the groove that retains that pin in there. So I dug the bolts out for the I don't even really know what to call this. It's the clutch actuator is the part inside here. and then the rest is just a cover for that forward sprocket. So I found the bolts in one of those boxes, got this thing rigged up with the clutch cable. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten those bolts down, and then yeah, we'll go from there. I'm not sure that the actuator's lined up right. It's not really fitting perfect, but tighten it down, we'll see what happens. So now that I've got the clutch cover on, I've got to have a way to shift it. I ordered just a regular basic stock shifter, but I've got these rear sets. So I could, for now, while I'm just testing the clutch, I could just use this stock shifter, but I've got a second, I've got some time. So I'm going to go ahead and try to figure out how to get this lined up and functioning. I would like my foot at this angle. Up here, I can't get enough upshift. Down here just feels awkward. So I think right about here, in line with the frame, is the way to go. Now I've just got to figure out how to get around this this housing here with this shifter. Probably the most important part about getting this foot control stuff going on is to make sure that it is comfortable and that I am going to be able to actually operate it while I'm riding. So I tried to weld some of the holes in the tank back up, and it's just so thin and rusty that it's blowing out. I also don't have like the best welder. I'm using flux core instead of shielding gas with a MIG machine. So I elected to buy a new tank. So I got this guy. It was $100 on eBay. There's a little dent there, a little dent there. It's not perfect. But the inside You won't be able to see in there, but super clean, almost no rust. I'm gonna try to get these fuel lines set up to the petcock and put a tank on it. There it is. She runs and rides. Doesn't run super great right now. I've got some jetting issues, big flat spot around 2,000 RPMs, which is pretty common with the carburetors that I've got. So carbs are on the bench. I've ordered some jets, and hopefully next video I'll show you throwing these brakes together. I got some Brembos in the mail. As soon as I get brakes and good smooth carburetors, maybe we'll do a little road test and actually see it move, not just putt around the driveway. Thanks for tuning in, as always. I'll see you when I see you.
What the hell? Hope the oil isn't leaking.
Not all empty.
Oh, okay.
It's fast.
I can tell, yeah. It sounds really cool. Oh my god.
It's also smoking.